Now in Good Morning Northwest, senators worked through the night to pass Homeland Security funding, but the deal leaves out key immigration agencies. What this means for the ongoing shutdown just ahead.
Another chilly morning out there, but the warmth will return for a nice start to our weekend. I'll get you ready for your day in my first alert weather forecast.
And a case of street harassment ends in deadly violence in Hilliard. Now a 16-year-old faces charges of killing a man who tried to help. You're watching Good Morning Northwest on 4 News Now. So glad you're joining us this morning. I'm Robin Nance. Natalie Grant is off this morning. It is Friday, March 27th. Jason Valentine in for a vacationing Matt Gray with your first alert forecast.
Thank you so much, Robin. Good Friday morning to you. Good Friday morning, everyone. All right, we're pretty chilly out there. 30 degrees for Spokane, down to 27 in Coeur d'Alene. Bundle up if you're heading out anytime soon. But we're starting to see a little bit of light showing up. We're going to have a glorious day, very akin to what we saw yesterday, but warmer. Clear skies right now throughout our regions. We do expect a hint of cloud coverage as we head into our evening hours. Good news, that'll hold in the heat. We should be above the freezing mark overnight tonight into tomorrow morning. Also this weekend, we are expecting quite a bit of warmth on the way. So just get ready for things to be warming up very quickly to the south of us. Our areas are going to be warming up a little bit slightly, but still beautiful conditions are afoot and river levels are looking good as well. A lot to talk about in my first alert weather forecast that's coming right up.
Breaking news overnight. In a rare overnight session, the Senate unanimously voted in favor of funding a majority of the Department of Homeland Security. Immigration and Customs Enforcement and parts of Customs and Border Protection were not included in the tentative deal. Still, the vote means there may be some relief in sight for TSA workers who are going on nearly a month without pay. Here's ABC's Nicole D'Antonio.
This morning, relief may finally be in sight for airport workers and travelers. Overnight, lawmakers getting one step closer to passing a bill that will fund the Department of Homeland Security. Senators in an overnight Senate session approving a funding package that includes everything except ICE and parts of Customs and Border Protection. The bill now heads to the House for approval. It comes as President Trump said he would sign an executive order to pay TSA officers for the first time in weeks. TSA workers have been calling out sick in record numbers, triggering some of the highest wait times in TSA history. In Houston, wait times extending more than 4 hours.
I just feel like it's unacceptable. Like, it should not be happening.
The Senate agreement largely gives Democrats what they wanted, no funding for ICE and parts of Customs and Border Protection, but lacks the bigger reforms they wanted, like requiring judicial warrants or requiring agents to unmask. And the House is expected to take up the funding package later today. If approved, it goes to the president for a signature. Nicole D'Antonio, ABC News, Washington.
Tomorrow, thousands of cities across the country will hold No Kings protests, picketing against President Trump's policies, particularly the war in Iran and ICE activities in U.S. cities. In Minnesota, where 2 protesters were killed by ICE agents, crowds of up to 150,000 are expected in St. Paul, with authorities ready to shut down streets. Major demonstrations also happened in June and October of last year, with protests remaining largely peaceful. Spokane's No Kings rally and protest is scheduled to begin at 1 tomorrow afternoon at B.A. Clark Park on North Division. A 16-year-old accused of shooting and killing a man on Sunday morning went before a judge yesterday. According to the victim's family, 44-year-old Dylan Bundy Gray was shot and killed for defending a young woman who was being harassed. Court documents say it began when that young woman was walking on East Wellesley Sunday morning, and 2 teenage boys were behind her. One of the boys whistled at her soon after. Bundy Gray yelled at the young men from his porch. According to court documents, Bundy Gray confronted the teens, which led to a fight. During the struggle, Bundy Gray was shot multiple times. In court, a victim's advocate read Bundy Gray's brother's statement before the judge.
His loss has devastated our family, and his children are now growing up without their father. The circumstances of this case make this loss even more difficult to comprehend.
The judge required members of the media to blur the suspect's face, but because of the serious nature of the crime and because he is being charged as an adult, we are using his name. 16-year-old Onyx Delix faces charges of second-degree murder and first-degree assault. A man barricaded in his car with a weapon at a Zips parking lot triggered a police standoff and a road closure. This happened yesterday late morning in northeast Spokane near the intersection of Market and Euclid. Police say the man was armed with a knife and had barricaded himself inside the car. Police closed part of the street and called in SWAT. Once they got the man out of the car and took him into custody, police reopened Market Street. Well, this four-legged friend in Idaho Falls is making a positive impression at a local high school. This is Molly. She's a therapy dog in training who's part of the Idaho Falls Police Department. What a sweetie. The 2-year-old golden retriever is paired with a school resource officer. She spends the day walking through hallways, stepping in classrooms, and receiving attention from students and staffers. Molly is continuing her training right now with the goal of becoming a fully certified therapy dog in the future. Belly rubs all around. How awesome. It's now 6 minutes after 6 o'clock. I wouldn't mind if she came to visit us.
She could visit us anytime.
Come on in, Molly.
It was therapy just seeing Molly.
Yeah, no kidding.
Very sweet.
Yeah.
Also, very nice. Look at our day ahead. Plenty of sunshine. We're going to warm up swiftly. Just chilly this morning, Robin. More on the way. All of your forecast. It's coming right up.
President Trump delays strikes on Iran for 10 more days as talks continue, but warns Iranian officials must get serious. Coming up, the latest on these high-stakes negotiations and the global energy crisis spurred by the war. We'll be right back.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Check out career opportunities at Future Ready Trades Night, April 1st.
Crusoe's Floors has been providing flooring and great customer service to the Inland Northwest for over 90 years.
Hardwood, LVP, carpet, area rugs, we've got you covered.
Call your locally owned flooring experts today.
Caruso's Floors, your local experts.
Hi, I'm Congressman Michael Baumgartner. This memorial in Spokane Valley reminds us of the sacrifices our veterans have made. One of my jobs as your congressman is to help veterans navigate the VA and to help all of you cut through the red tape at federal agencies, including the VA, Medicare, Social Security, the IRS, and USDA. Last year, my office helped solve over 650 of these cases and returned more than $3 million in overpayments to taxpayers. If you need help, just let us know.
This tax season, Walker's Furniture is giving you a sales tax discount equal to double or triple the sales tax. Plus, with no money down special financing, you can save now and pay over time. This week at Walker's.
Style or substance? Somehow it became one or the other. But there is another choice. Not stopping until you have everything in the GMC Sierra. Or get this low mileage lease on this Sierra Elevation for around $399 per month.
Shop DaveSmith.com.
When it comes to travel, you're a winner. That's why when you sit behind a crying baby, it stops being such a baby. And that's why you rent with National, where you can choose a car and go.
The Spokane Rock Rollers Club proudly presents the Gem and Mineral Show at the Spokane Fair and Expo Center. Over 45 dealers will be selling gems, jewelry, crystals, and lapidary supplies with amazing displays of gemstones, fossils, and much more. Enjoy children's activities, gem cutting demonstrations, and hourly door prizes. Tickets are available at the door or in advance at these locations. The 65th Annual Gem and Mineral Show, March 27th through the 29th at the Spokane Fair and Expo Center.
Crusoe's Floors has been providing flooring and great customer service to the Inland Northwest for over 90 years.
Hardwood, LVP, carpet, area rugs, we've got you covered.
Call your locally owned flooring experts today.
Caruso's Floors, your local experts.
Your time is 6:09. Here's a look at what's new on Good Morning Northwest. President Trump said the U.S. will delay strikes on Iranian energy sites for another 10 days. The president says talks are ongoing with Tehran. It extends a pause that had been set to expire today. The president insisted it is up to Iranian leaders to, quote, get serious and convince him to halt the war, saying he doesn't care about making a deal. Thousands have been killed in the Middle East since the conflict began nearly 4 weeks ago, and the energy crisis is beginning to take its toll worldwide. South Korea has declared an emergency economic response, and Japan has begun releasing oil from its state reserves. The Philippines may be the hardest hit by this crisis. Hundreds of people are marching through Manila to protest rising fuel prices. Today's protest is part of a 2-day nationwide strike organized by the country's transport unions. Since the start of the war, the cost of diesel and petroleum has more than doubled. Earlier this week, the Philippines became the first country in the world to announce a state of emergency due to the energy shortage. The country is saying it has just 40 to 45 days of petroleum supply left. California Governor Gavin Newsom just signed a bill to rename Cesar Chavez Day as Farm Workers Day. It's an effort to reconcile the Latino labor icon's legacy with explosive sexual abuse allegations before the state holiday March 31st. Allegations became public last week that Chavez had sexually abused girls and women during his days building a major farm worker labor rights movement in the 1960s in California's agricultural heartland. The state Senate approved the legislation yesterday with bipartisan support, signaling a broader reckoning over a once revered figure whose status had only grown more iconic since his death in 1993. The bodies of 2 Air Canada pilots killed in a collision during landing at New York's LaGuardia Airport have been repatriated to their home country. Antoine Forrest and Mackenzie Gunther's remains were returned to Canada as the investigation into the tragedy continues. The crash happened just before midnight Sunday. As Air Canada Express Flight 8646 was landing, it plowed into a fire truck at more than 100 miles an hour. The crash left federal investigators, air travel industry crew members, and travelers questioning what could have gone wrong and hoping for answers as the investigation continues.
After quite a lot of wetness earlier in our week, we're looking much drier as we head into the weekend. And actually, the entire West Coast is looking drier as well. Nary a weather advisory anywhere in the West Coast. So for the next couple of days, we're going to be looking dry. Maybe see a little bit of shower activity start to form very late Sunday into early Monday. But we do expect to see some heavy showers on the way as we head into Wednesday. I'll have your first alert weather forecast after the break.
Jason, thanks. Good morning. Northwest time is now 6:12. Jason's back in just a little bit with your full forecast. Yay, looking into a beautiful weekend and beyond. And a little bit later on Good Morning Northwest, a burger joint turns a promotional disaster into a big win for workers with a $1.5 million in bonuses. How Five Guys anniversary deal nobody saw coming pays off big for employees. We'll be back in just a bit.
One quick credit check could save you hundreds. I'm Kirsten O'Connor. This Money Saving Monday, how to check your credit score without hurting it and use it to spot fraud, cut budget waste, and reach your goals faster. Monday on Good Morning Northwest.
It's time to get your home ready for summer in a new 16-foot or 18-foot swim spa from Quality Spa Spokane at the North Division Y, home of the 6-foot deep swim spa.
Life's just better in a spa.
I got soul. When people are looking for new vehicles today, they're looking for safety, reliability at a great price.
And that's just what we got at Finley Honda Spokane.
With crazy low leasing options on our CR-V hybrids as well as HRVs.
And if you don't want to lease and would rather buy, we've repriced our entire lineup with big-time savings.
So if you're looking for a great deal on a new Honda, come to Finley Honda Spokane today.
I got soul.
It's a March flooring sale. This week at Windsor Plywood.
It's time to shop for wood.
Shop where the contractors go to get warehouse pricing on hundreds of exotic new looks. From water-resistant laminate flooring to plank flooring with wider plank options that look like natural hardwoods. Windsor Plywood has a variety of fun items to give your home, office, or cabin a new look for the new year.
Windsor Plywood.
Stay and play at Missisquoi Casino Hotel, where jackpots, food, and fun come together at the region's only non-smoking casino and hotel. We're the place for a day trip, weekend getaway, or your next holiday party or group event. Enjoy the casino action playing your favorite gaming machine, or try your skills at the live table games. Stay and play at Missisquoi Casino Hotel, located just north of Spokane on Highway 395 near Chewelah.
At Gold Seal Plumbing, we've been family-owned and trusted since 1967. And right now, we're offering $500 off trenchless sewer installation, the best way to repair your sewer line. Our experts use light rate technology to restore your system with minimal disruption and lasting results. And with 0% financing for up to 18 months, you can get your sewer line repaired now and pay over time. So call Gold Seal Plumbing today. We're on our way.
I'm a very active person that likes to move around and go. The pain I was in was really excruciating. I was basically heading towards a sedentary lifestyle. I had really tried everything, but I quickly lost hope with all of the things that we had tried, and that's what led me to the Good Feet store. And when I found the Good Feet system, it really just changed everything. It brought me back to life. I have my active lifestyle back.
You too can get back out there with arch supports from the Good Feet store. See what we can do for you with a free personalized arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
Sign up for the 4 News Now Daily Local at KXLY.com.
Good morning and welcome back. Your time is just about 6:16. We are taking a live look at the Veterans Memorial Arena, where the Chiefs will be back next week.
Okay.
Playoff hockey happening there in Prince
Very
George
exciting.
now. They'll be back. A lot of great stuff happening all around this weekend.
All that soccer we got this weekend.
Yeah,
and
Seattle rain in town tomorrow at 3:30.
yes, and great conditions for that game. I know you're planning on going, right?
Heck yeah, I'll be there.
All right, can't wait. Let's take a look outside. It is chilly still, though. 30 degrees right now in Spokane, all the way down to 27 in Coeur d'Alene, but things are going to warm up much faster than we saw yesterday, and tomorrow morning at this time we won't be below that freezing mark. So our radar, we are looking free and clear, and that's going to continue into our evening hours when we're going to see a little bit of cloud coverage coming in, but no precipitation for the next couple of days, and really the entire west coast is going to be dry with a warming trend. This is for the weekend, and there's a high pressure system in the Texas area just bringing in warm temperatures. Now we're just on the periphery or just out of this. We're still getting kind of a halo effect with the warmer temperatures we're going to be seeing, but still, if you're going to Montana or southern Idaho, or especially from Los Angeles to Denver, you're going to be seeing quite a bit of warmer temperatures on the way this weekend. So very warm, but then right after that we're going to be seeing shower activity coming in. River levels I showed you quickly earlier, but we're going to take a little bit more in depth. In the North Idaho area, in the Inland Empire, our rivers are looking fantastic so far. We are still in the action stage for Yakima River near Ellensburg in the Tri-Cities, and the Natchez River just northwest of Yakima. That is fantastic since they were in minor flooding just earlier this week. So hopefully this holds as we see the end of March, early April. So taking a look at our air quality, a little bit of air quality issues just south of Spokane, Libby area. With the light winds we expect this week, we could see some air quality issues popping up here and there. So our passes are much better than they have been. Still very chilly, but the roads are looking much nicer, even in Stevens Pass after all that snow we saw on Wednesday. Clear skies expected there. So in our future cast as we move along into our Friday evening, again, a little bit of cloud coverage coming in that'll help hold in the heat for tomorrow morning. We'll see partly cloudy to mostly sunny skies for our Saturday, and then building clouds as we get to Sunday into the afternoon and evening, where we could see just a little bit of shower activity very late Sunday into Monday, but our weekend on a whole should be staying pretty dry. So our temperatures right now still below that freezing mark. Again, look at Pullman with our hot spot with Dayton at 33. We're going to slowly warm up this morning. High temperatures, mid to upper 50s for the Inland Empire. And the more we go out, we'll be looking at lower 60s. So warm conditions throughout our areas. And again, winds not much of a factor today. So 7-day forecast today, 56 tomorrow. 57, looking very nice. Again, those overnight lows will be above the freezing mark. As we get into our next work week, though, we'll be looking at right around our average temperatures with off and on showers, with more sustained showers coming Wednesday and Thursday. So, Robin, a great Friday is ahead. The timing is perfect for nice conditions.
It sure is. Sure appreciate it. All right, we'll take it. Jason, thank you very much. Well, Girl Scout cookie season is finally here. Yay! Monday, and today is launch day for cookie sales, meaning you can expect to soon see those cute kids you just can't say no to at the grocery store and beyond. Alexandra Konyartz is live in the 4 News Now studios this morning with a group of them.
Yeah, that's right. I've got some professional sellers with me here this morning. At least that's what I'm told. Girls, can you start off with introducing yourselves to everyone watching back home?
Hi, I'm Michaela. I'm Jacqueline. I'm Mackenzie.
Well, thank you guys so much for being here with us this morning. It's an exciting day for you all. Now, cookie season is kicking off today, sales for cookie season. Where are you guys going to be selling?
Basically everywhere.
Basically everywhere?
Yeah, a lot of places.
A lot of places. And how about you?
Probably Yolks.
Probably Yolks. Now, we've got quite the selection here with us this morning. Can you tell me a little bit about how we're feeling about this cookie season sales kicking off?
Well, I feel very glad that this is happening because, cookie sales is really important because it, helps troops sell money and stuff.
Yeah, for sure. It's very important, and it's something that I know a lot of people look forward to. Now, you've done cookie seasons, you've done it a few times now, right? Yeah. What is it that you love about it?
I love the communication skills that I get to learn, and people just love the cookies.
Yeah, they do love the cookies. Speaking of, I see you've got classics and new flavors. What can people expect this year?
Well, we have one new flavor, Explore More's, and it's a Rocky Road inspired sandwich cookie, and that one's pretty good. And then you have the classics that you can get and stuff.
And for you guys, what's your favorite cookie flavor? Let's start with you.
My favorite cookie flavor is definitely Adventurefuls.
Oh, yum.
Mine is most surely Explore More's.
Ooh, the new one. I have to try it.
My favorite is Adventurefuls.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys so much for being here with us this morning, joining us at the KXLY studio. And wow, I'm already excited to try and get a taste of some of these, maybe in between our hits. We'll get more into where you can buy these. Obviously, you'll likely see them at your local grocery stores, but there's also online options. So we'll get all into that in just a little bit on Good Morning Northwest. For now, reporting live, Alexandra Konyartz, 4 News Now.
We have to try the new ones for sure. It is now 6:22, spring football underway in Pullman, and baseball season begins in Seattle. We'll break down what to expect from both Northwest teams this year, next in Morning Sports.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Looking for space, style, and serious performance? You'll find it all in the Volkswagen Atlas. 3 rows equals room for everyone. And turbocharged power means this SUV is built for fun. Take a test drive at Post Falls Volkswagen.
Pump up the volume. Go ahead. Crank the volume. We got you. USPS has increased daily package processing capacity by 46% in the past 5 years. And with USPS Ground Advantage, your packages stay in our secure network, dock to door, nationwide. For full visibility, near real-time tracking, affordable pricing, for peace of mind. USPS Ground Advantage.
There's so many deals happening this March at Findlay Downtown Toyota. I had to recruit some backup. Backup is here, and so are the savings. We've lowered prices on our website. New or used, if it's online, it's on sale. Plus, we'll pay top dollar for your trade-in, and we'll buy your vehicle even if you don't buy from us. That's right. No catch, no pressure. Just a great time to get a great price on a new or used vehicle from Findlay.
Findlay Toyota's downtown.
The train is right on time. Grand Funk Railroad still shining on tour. Live at the Coeur d'Alene Casino Thursday, April 16th. Ready for action? It's no holds barred as King of the Cage features up-and-coming MMA stars battling it out live at the Coeur d'Alene Casino Thursday, May 14th. The Marshall Tucker Band. Now they take the highway to a special night full of classics. Live at the Coeur d'Alene Casino Thursday, June 4th. Visit the Coeur d'Alene Casino box office or CDAcasino.com to buy your tickets.
Winning is just the beginning.
When it comes to your cancer treatments, you have choices.
It's important to explore your options. A second opinion will help you to make a more informed decision about your treatment. Contact Summit Cancer Centers today. One of our cancer specialists will speak to you directly, offering you same-day second opinions and options available for your type of cancer. And second opinions are covered by most insurance companies. Cancer, it's worth a second look. Summit Cancer Centers. Integrative, innovative, inspired.
Davis, can you hand me the instruction manual?
Nope, not in here.
Oh, yeah. I left it in the truck. Be right back. Okay, so if we just do the... How'd you do that?
Hey, I told you I've been practicing.
I could see that. Excellent work. On to the next one.
Call Bills at 208-777-5528 today to schedule your $59 tune-up.
The redesigned Tiguan is here, and it's turning heads. Luxury meets functionality with new styling that includes elevated interior design and smarter tech. Take a test drive at Post Falls Volkswagen, home of 0000.
Washington State began their month-long spring football slate yesterday morning, set and ready to jumpstart the offseason with the 2026 roster a little more settled. Cougs have a mixed bag of returners, newcomers, but less turnover than the massive last season and lots of consistency on the skill positions. One of the key returners is wide receiver Tony Freeman, entering the portal and then announcing his return to Pullman, now one of the leaders on both special teams and the wide receiver core. He spoke about his decision to come back to play for the Cougs.
I'll just say this has always been home to me. They took a chance on me coming out of JUCO, and ultimately I just love it here, and everybody that's around this program and this community means a lot to me, and I always feel supported, and I feel each other like, you know, they wanted me here, so that was just the ultimate thing.
Freeman and the Cougs now look ahead to the rest of their busy late March and April schedule, finishing with the Crimson and Gray game at Martin Stadium April 25th. The Seattle Mariners fell on opening day last night, 6-4. The Cleveland Guardians, a loss to start the season off at 0-1. Kyle Raleigh and Julio Rodriguez combined for 0-for-7 from the plate, 6 strikeouts, while M's newbie, Brendan Donovan, knocked the first leadoff homer in Mariners opening day history. Seattle now has back-to-back opening day losses after 7 straight wins, but given how last season ended in a playoff bid, division title, and ALCS appearance, well, it's an awfully long season. We're going to catch you all tonight on 4 News Now at 6 and Nightside. Plenty more sports action all coming your way pretty soon.
It's so exciting. It is now 6:26. The Spokane Velocity just unveiled the Lilac Kit, their away kit for this season. The design has a faded purple and white layout of the Spokane Falls in downtown, matching well with the existing City Lights kit that is their focus for the home matches. The kits are not yet available for public purchase, but will be announced soon after the kit makes its on-field debut in today's match at the Charlotte Independence. And of course, we're so excited that the Seattle Reign is in town, playing at One Spokane Stadium at the Velocity's home field. That game is tomorrow at 3:30. Couple of tickets still left if you want to go see it. It's now 6:27. Spokane County confirms its first measles case with possible exposure at 9 local businesses. Just ahead, the locations you need to know about and what to do if you were there. And from tragedy to change, how Kaylee Gonsalves' family turned their loss into protection for other victims' families. The new law taking effect in Idaho just ahead.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Vineyard Park at South Hill, now open for independent living, assisted living, and memory care.
This tax season, Walker's Furniture is giving you a sales tax discount equal to double or triple the sales tax. Plus, with no money down special financing, you can save now and pay over time. This week at Walker's.
Chevy trucks are as capable and dependable as the Chevy people who drive them. You probably know one. Your sister. Your buddy. The ones who always show up. They all have that little extra something. And maybe you got it too.
It's Chevy Truck Month. Now, well-qualified buyers can get 3.9% financing and $500 cash allowance on all 2026 Silverado HD models. Plus, Costco executive members can get a $12.50 members-only incentive.
You would never go years without changing your oil. Did you know not maintaining your water heater can cause serious issues? Sediment can reduce efficiency, causing higher energy bills, leaks, and water heater failure. Sediment also causes bacteria that impacts water quality. An annual flush is the best defense against costly damage to your home, health, and wallet. Right now, Gold Seal Plumbing is offering an $89 water heater flush to keep your home and family safe and worry-free. So call Gold Seal Plumbing today. We're on our way.
A performance that truly matters.
This is what you've been waiting for. Shenyun. Coming to Seattle and Spokane from April 1st. Tickets at shenyun.com.
From 4 News Now, this is Good Morning Northwest.
The 4 News Now story tracker, following the stories people are reading about, kicks off this half hour. A signature change to U.S. currency is about to make history. The Treasury announcing President Donald Trump's signature will soon be featured on U.S. money, celebrating the nation's 250th birthday this summer. The Treasury calls adding the signature not only appropriate, but also well-deserved. The first $100 bills with Trump's signature will be produced in June, followed by other denominations. Earlier this month, a federal commission whose members were appointed by the president approved the design for a gold commemorative coin with the president's image. The Five Guys CEO is giving workers $1.5 million in bonuses. Fortune reports that's after they bore the weight of an overwhelmingly popular 40th anniversary deal. Jerry Morrell tells the outlet he had no idea the BOGO offer would cause some locations to run out of food. The chain says it tried to make it up to customers with so-called 40th after party deals earlier this month. But wow, what a windfall for some of those workers. They deserve it. Dealing with the general public is tough. Good morning, Northwest. I'm Robin Nance. Natalie's off this morning. Matt Gray also off. Jason Valentine filling in with your first alert forecast.
Robin, imagine being a weather person dealing with the public when
it's bad weather. I know it.
It's never fun. Good morning, Robin. Good morning, everyone. Good reporting today. 30 degrees right now for Spokane, 27 in Coeur d'Alene. Yes, we're chilly this morning, but you're going to want those sunglasses again. Plenty of sunshine today and mostly sunny for your Saturday. So nice couple days ahead. We are clear up there, and as you always know, if there's no clouds, nothing to hold in the heat of the day. We got up to the mid-40s yesterday. We're going to get up to the mid-50s today, and we're going to stay there for the weekend. Also, precipitation chances very light for the next couple of days. We could see some late showers on Sunday, but your weekend should be pretty fine overall. We are looking at showers, though, returning with a force into our next work week, and especially Wednesday and Thursday as we change the calendar from March to April. Light winds are expected today, a little bit of a push this morning, and we could definitely use it. We had some air quality issues earlier in Spokane. That has been blown out, but we still have some air quality issues in the Coeur d'Alene area and up in Libby in Montana. So for our next few hours, we are looking mostly clear, and it's just going to be a gorgeous morning. Hope you're able to get up and enjoy it. Again, bundle up the kids and get those sunglasses out. All of your first alert weather forecast will get you ready for the timing of that rain in my first alert weather forecast coming up.
All right, Jason, thanks. There is now a confirmed case of measles in Spokane County, according to the Spokane Regional Health District. The health district says it's not connected to a case earlier this month, but before being diagnosed, that person spent time in several public areas. They include between March 11th and the 19th. The infected person visited the Shadle Park Walmart, Outback Steakhouse, and the Black Pearl Casino in the Valley, Frank's Diner on Newport Highway, the Airway Heights Walmart, Five Guys and Applebee's on Newport Highway, and Chili's and Kaiser Permanente downtown. Common symptoms of the measles include fever, rash, red eyes, and a cough. If you are experiencing any of those symptoms and could have been exposed at one of those locations, the health district is advising you to first reach out to your healthcare provider directly rather than going to the clinic or an emergency room. The health district says adults are advised to get at least one dose of the measles vaccine. If you are unsure if you did not get a vaccine, you can still get one, since there is no harm in getting it a second time. You can find a full list of exposure dates and times on KXLY.com. Idaho Governor Brad Little has signed a bill that keeps photos of victims' bodies from being made public. The governor thanked the family of one of the University of Idaho murder victims for their work on that bill. Kaylee Gonzalez's sister, Olivia, worked with lawmakers to help get the bill passed. The proposal would prevent the public release of photos of deceased victims, regardless of whether the investigation is active. However, the images would still be available to victims' families upon request. Last year, some families requested that a judge block graphic crime scene photos, citing the potential for irreparable injury. The judge granted the request, citing both the victim's privacy and the survivor's rights. An organization helping families with sick children is asking for your help. This week, the Ronald McDonald House is hosting its annual Windermere Supply Drive. The Ronald McDonald House offers a home away from home for families with children seeking care at nearby hospitals. Families get to stay for free there while often going through incredibly difficult times. The nonprofit is fully funded through donations from the community.
100% comes from individual donations. And so anything that we can do to kind of keep that money towards lights, towards transportation. And so Supply Drive counterbalances that.
Spokane's Ronald McDonald House currently gives more than 30 families that home away from home. It needs donations of things like snacks, everyday essentials, and pantry items. You can drop off those items at Windermere real estate offices until 3 this afternoon. There's also a drive-through at the Ronald McDonald House on 5th Avenue, or you can donate online. They even have an Amazon wish list, and that's a really easy way to help. It's now 6:35, and we are taking a look at that weekend forecast because so many of us have plans or, well, gosh, we just want to know what it's going to be like.
Well,
Jason's in.
We have soccer games. We have a lot going on, and just it's spring. Let's get outside.
Let's do it.
It is chilly so far this morning, though, but clear skies. We have a beautiful day ahead, Robin. I can't wait to tell everybody about it. That's my first alert weather forecast that's coming right up.
Plan your day with Matt Gray, only on Good Morning Northwest.
If you're looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle at a great price,
then you need to come on down to Finley Honda Spokane.
Because we've taken in so many trade-ins last month, we've priced them aggressively to sell fast.
This week at Finley Honda Spokane.
This year, turn your backyard into a fun, relaxing paradise. From Quality Spas of Spokane, the little store that sells the most hot tubs and swim spas. Made right here in the United States by Cal Spas.
Stay and play at Missisquoi Casino Hotel, where jackpots, food, and fun come together at the region's only non-smoking casino and hotel. We're the place for a day trip, weekend getaway, or your next holiday party or group event. Enjoy the casino action playing your favorite gaming machine, or try your skills at the live table games. Stay and play at Missisquoi Casino Hotel, located just north of Spokane on Highway 395 near Chewelah.
At Just Between Friends, you'll find everything you need for your family. It's all here.
I've been shopping in JBF since my kids were little, and we just love it.
Is the one-stop shop for everything that you need for your kids and your grandkids.
I'm a first-time mom. I got a lot of clothing, shoes, I got a changing table. It's been a lot of fun.
Such a blessing to be able to shop, sell, and save at JBF.
This has been a game changer for our family.
Just Between Friends at the Spokane Fair and Expo Center.
Washington workers, you can get a refund of up to $1,330 back on taxes paid last year. See if you qualify and learn how to apply at www.workingfamiliescredit.wa.gov.
Andy's Heating, Cooling guarantees to keep your home safe and warm. Your comfort is Andy's priority, from installation to repair and even preventative maintenance. Andy's Heating, Cooling, your trusted carrier experts since 1972.
Without my good feet, I would not be able to do this. And remember, I'm in my 60s. Hey!
One quick credit check could save you hundreds. I'm Kirsten O'Connor. This Money Saving Monday, how to check your credit score without hurting it and use it to spot fraud, cut budget waste, and reach your goals faster. Monday on Good Morning Northwest.
Welcome back. It's now 6:38. A cancer diagnosis is tough to receive at any age. It's especially hard to accept when you have your whole life ahead of you. Recent studies show more young people are being diagnosed with cancer. Diagnosis among 15 to 39-year-olds have risen by 0.3% each year in the last decade. Doctors say there's been a 1 to 2% increase in 14 cancer types among younger adults. Last October, 23-year-old Madison Smith went to urgent care to check out a small lump in her armpit.
They got me an ultrasound, which led to a biopsy, which led to cancer diagnosis of Hodgkin's lymphoma.
For the past 5 months, Madison has been coming to the infusion room for chemotherapy. Doctors worry few young adults are equipped emotionally, but more so financially to handle these diagnoses. Madison's co-workers at the clothing company Off-Road Vixens decided to offer a helping hand. A portion of proceeds from that t-shirt will help Madison and her family with the cost of treatment. Her final chemotherapy is scheduled for late April.
Certainly wish Madison the best. All right, Friday, it's going to be a very nice one today. We're a little bit above our average for our high. We were in the mid-40s yesterday, so get ready for a little bit extra heat. We do have sunrise. It's happening as we speak, so just get ready for plenty of sunshine today. We have similar conditions for our Saturday and Sunday, but big changes on the way as we enter our next work week. I'll get you ready for all of that. My first alert weather forecast, that's after the break.
All right, Jason, thanks so much. It is now 6:40. The world's biggest sporting event meets complex geopolitics as World Cup bookings fall short. Up next, how current events are impacting what should be soccer's biggest celebration. We'll be right back.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now weather is brought to you by Coeur d'Alene Casino Resort Hotel. When you visit the LC Valley, you'll do more than just get away. You'll relive the history of explorers who traveled through this region, and you might even make a splash of your own. See educational exhibits of Lewis and Clark and immerse yourself in an authentic cultural experience. Unwind and savor the flavor in the Northwest Discovery Destination. Your adventure awaits.
Welcome aboard the Spokane Tour Bus, and on our left, the historic Davenport Hotel. And here's the Monroe Street Bridge over the falls.
Brick by brick, we built this city. Now at the Northwest Museum of Arts and Culture, see incredibly realistic Lego brick interpretations of Spokane's most recognizable landmarks, created by local builders. It's Spokane as you've never seen it before. Going on now through June 28, 2026. Get tickets at northwestmuseum.org.
Style or substance. Somehow it became one or the other. But there is another choice. Not stopping until you have everything in the GMC Sierra. Or get this low mileage lease on this Sierra Elevation for around $399 per month.
ShopDaveSmith.com.
This tax season, Walker's Furniture is giving you a sales tax discount equal to double or triple the sales tax. Plus, with no money down special financing, you can save now and pay over time. This week at Walker's.
If you're not regularly treating your septic tank, you're risking a backup and significant repairs. Use Rid-X once a month. Simply add and flush to reduce monthly waste buildup by up to 20% and help prevent backups. Try Rid-X.
After a car wreck, big insurance moves fast to protect themselves, not you. That's why it's critical to call us as soon as possible.
With Craig Swap & Associates, we make sure the process is fair for you.
I knew I really needed help after my accident, so I called Craig Swap & Associates. They not only fought for me, but treated me fairly every step of the way.
The sooner you call us, the faster we can make things right. One call, that's all.
Call the 9s, 509-999-9999.
Good morning and welcome back. 6:43 is your time. The FIFA World Cup is set to kick off across North America in just more than 2 months. It's been expected the World Cup would bring record-breaking airline and hotel bookings. But there are new signs that the current climate between the war in Iran and immigration enforcement in the U.S. might be impacting bookings for the tournament. ABC's Alex Stone looks into it from Los Angeles.
When FIFA World Cup matches kick off in June, it's all but guaranteed there will be large crowds in host cities like Philadelphia, Kansas City, Seattle, New York, and Los Angeles.
Globally, this is the apex of excitement for men's soccer fans around the world.
But with President Trump's travel ban restricting citizens of 39 countries from entering the U.S., and with war actively unfolding in the Middle East, along with other factors like recent immigration enforcement in the country, some involved in the sport wonder if World Cup attendance will be negatively impacted by politics and war.
we're already seeing a sharp decrease in tourism coming to the United States.
Former professional soccer player and now political science professor Jules Boykoff believes all of the geopolitics will impact international visitors willing to come to the U.S., especially when Iran's team, which can still enter the United States, was set to practice in Tucson and play in Seattle and L.A.
What we're looking at now is absolutely unprecedented in terms of the United States attacking, optionally, one of the countries that is involved in the upcoming World Cup. We've just never seen anything like it.
New travel data shows bookings to World Cup cities during the tournament are less than even in non-World Cup years.
This World Cup, though it is an unprecedented event and so many countries look forward to it, might not be as traveled as we were anticipating.
In fact, aviation analytics company Cirium reports bookings made from October through March to travel from Europe to FIFA host cities in the U.S. in June are down 6.7% compared to bookings last year when there was no tournament. Comparatively, bookings to Canada are down just 1.5%.
It could signal that there is hesitation to travel to North America, and if this depression increases more, it's going to be harder for these host cities to fill seats from the anticipated international inbound travelers.
Travel industry groups tell ABC News despite the data, it's too early to know yet if World Cup bookings will be less than what was expected.
No matter what happens with World Cup bookings, the travel industry here in L.A. says it will be ready. Airlines are adding flights to L.A., area hotels are renovating, and there will be bus service from LAX to SoFi Stadium. Alex Stone, ABC News, Los Angeles.
Girl Scout cookie sales season is officially here, meaning starting today, you can expect to see Girl Scouts of Eastern Washington and Northern Idaho at your local supermarkets, retail stores, and community centers. The season runs through April 19th and helps fund troops, local councils, and the organization's programming. Alexandra Konyartz is live in the 4 News Now studios this morning with some pretty impressive local Girl Scouts.
That is completely right, Robin. We've got some very impressive local Girl Scouts here, as well as Brian, who makes sure that the whole operation can keep going, right? The CEO for Girl Scouts of Eastern Washington and Northern Idaho. Now, Brian, can you tell us a little bit about what it is that, that this is all about, really, when it comes to these cookie sales?
Thanks, Alexandra. Thanks, KXLY, for having us here on the first day of booth sales, which will go until April 19th. When you buy cookies from these girls here today or donate them to our troops overseas, you're making a difference for these girls right here. All the cookie revenues stay with council. It helps these girls right here. It helps their troop. It helps their council. It helps their service unit. And I'll just say, you're going to help send 600 girls to resident camp this year, 700 girls to day camp, and thousands of girls to have experiences across our globe. Thank you, communities, for supporting the best Girl Scouts in America.
Yeah, and I mean, it's awesome to hear just how great of an impact you really have by buying these cookies, because they also obviously taste great. And now, when it comes to actually what you hope that people take away when they're purchasing these, what is it they hope they think about?
I just hope that you understand that these Girl Scouts are learning courage, confidence, and character. And I've been a troop leader. Michaela here on my right has been in my troop for a couple years. The confidence you give when you engage them, and just saying thank you for what you do. These girls do thousands of hours of service projects out there. You make these Girl Scouts make the world a better place, and by buying cookies today, you help them do it better.
Well, awesome. Thank you so much. And now we have Michaela, Jacqueline, and Mackenzie here with us this morning. Quickly got to get in. What is your goal this year for cookie sales?
My goal is probably 500 cookies. Mine is 6,000.
6,000, wow.
My goal is 2,000.
2,000, wow. You guys are making a real impact here. There's hundreds of thousands of cookies that the troops here are going to be selling in our community, so definitely check them out, and it's so hard to say now. For now, reporting live, Alexandra Konyartz, 4 News Now.
And back here at home, we were left some of these yesterday.
I know.
Somebody busted into our box.
I left a note saying, don't eat these. We're going to use them tomorrow on the morning show.
Those are the new ones. These are the new ones.
So I guess we can't blame them.
No, we can't. We really can't.
Trying the new ones.
Wow. Okay, so Rob is joining us, obviously, getting ready for our Fox 28 show. This begins at 7 o'clock. And, yeah, we're talking about these delicious cookies.
Yeah, coming up later this morning, we're going to have more from the Girl Scouts, go a little bit behind the scenes on how this is done. Plus, Easter maybe next week, but the events start this weekend, so we'll tell you all the fun you can get out with your family and enjoy the wonderful weekend we're expecting in the forecast.
I love it. Yeah, it is going to be nice. Let's take a look outside. It's chilly, though. I might put those Thin Mints out there. I like Thin Mints in a freezer.
That pro tip.
I love that. A little bit of milk. Oh, my goodness. Good Friday morning, everyone. We've made it to the weekend. The sun is up. And, folks, we are looking at a beautiful day ahead. Hope you have a great weekend planned. So, radar free and clear yet again. Nothing to hold in that heat, but just absolute beauty. And it is going to be that way for the entirety of the weekend. Now, if you are going anywhere south, you're going to see near record temperatures as we have a warm spate coming in due to a high pressure system down in the Texas area. And Denver has been seeing record highs for the last 2 weeks. So it is warm, and we're just on the halo effect of getting warmed up from that. But still, we are well above where we were yesterday for our high today. River levels looking fantastic. Our only places of action levels is the Yakima River and the Natchez River, but besides that, and they were at minor flooding earlier this week, so really good news from our river levels throughout the Northwest. Air quality taking a little bit of a hit. We do have some pockets of some moderate air, so if you're susceptible to breathing issues, do be aware. Light winds brings in sometimes some air quality issues. So take a quick look at our passes, looking much better than they have, and we can even see the roadway today on Stevens. They expect more clear skies today, and they're going to warm up a bit for the weekend as well. So our futurecast, as we move into our afternoon and evening, we'll see a little bit of cloud coverage start to creep in, and that'll cause a partly cloudy to mostly sunny Saturday ahead. And then we'll see a little bit more clouds as we get to Sunday afternoon, and we'll be seeing a little chance of rain Sunday late into Monday when we see shower activity very likely on the way. Current temperatures, we're right around the freezing mark for most of our areas, taking a little bit to wake up temperature-wise. Our highs today, mid to upper 50s for the Inland Empire. Out of that, we're looking at lower 60s for the most part, and light winds continue this morning. So 7-day forecast, going to be looking at 56 today, 57 Saturday, rain returning next week, especially on Wednesday. You're watching Good Morning Northwest. Your morning sprint is next. Stick with us.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Just Between Friends.
Truck Month only happens once a year.
So it's gotta be big.
Like available Pro Power on board big.
Protect it with the Ford Security Package big.
There's only one Ford Truck Month.
Deal's so good, we need a bigger door big.
When you're met with a challenge, Granite Concepts has the process for success. Start by visiting our showroom on Hatway Road in Lewiston. Explore beautiful solid stone countertops and find the perfect fit for your style. Our knowledgeable customer service team makes your home improvement projects simple and stress-free. We template your countertops, fabricate and install them quickly. Then all you need to do is enjoy the results. Granite Concepts, beauty set in stone.
This year, if you'd like to make your backyard fun and entertaining with a new swim spa or a relaxing new hot tub, then you need to visit Quality Spas of Spokane, the little store that sells the most hot tubs in the region. Featuring Cal Spas, one of the only hot tubs made in the USA that offers the highest quality of pumps and massage jets with stylish cabinet options at the best volume pricing in the market. Quality Spas of Spokane.
Life's just better in a spa.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Want to escape reality for a while? Shop downtown Coeur d'Alene and win a scenic weekend getaway. Swing by any participating business and enter to win an overnight stay at one of Coeur d'Alene's finest hotels. Plus, score an $800 shopping spree to incredible shops and eateries. Imagine yourself living it up lakeside with luxury shopping and dining just steps away. You're just one entry away from making it happen. Head over to cdadowntown.com for all the info. 2 winners, 2 dream weekends in the heart of CDA. Who's it going to be? Maybe you.
All I wanted was my name. Tina Turner.
Tina, the Tina Turner musical. The mega hit comes direct from Broadway. See her triumphant story and be ecstatically blown away. Everybody everywhere should come see Rafe's New York Magazine. April 11th and 12th. First Interstate Center for the Arts. Tickets on sale now at BroadwaySpokane.com.
Truck Month only happens once a year.
So it's gotta be big.
Like available Pro Power on board big.
Protect it with the Ford Security Package Big.
There's only one Ford Truck Month.
Deal's so good, we need a bigger door big.
See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now.
It is 6:54, time to get you ready to take on your Friday and the weekend with the Morning Sprint. We are looking a lot warmer for the weekend ahead. Jason Valentine is here with your forecast. Rob King is here with the local cities having No Kings protests coming up tomorrow. And Alexandra Conyart's in studio with some super talented Girl Scouts as they kick off the big cookie season. But first, President Trump said the U.S. will delay strikes on Iranian energy sites for another 10 days. The president says talks are ongoing with Tehran. It extends a pause that had been set to expire today. The president insisted it is up to Iranian leaders to get serious and convince him to halt the war, saying he doesn't care about making a deal. Thousands have been killed in the Middle East since the conflict began nearly 4 weeks ago, and the energy crisis is beginning to take its toll worldwide. South Korea has declared an emergency economic response, and Japan has begun releasing oil from its state reserves. You can find out more about how the energy crisis is impacting the world on Good Morning America starting at 7 o'clock.
Tomorrow, thousands of cities across the country will hold No Kings protests, picketing against President Trump's policies, particularly the war in Iran and ICE activities in U.S. cities. In Minnesota, where 2 protesters were killed by ICE agents, crowds of up to 150,000 are expected in St. Paul, with authorities ready to shut down streets. Major demonstrations also happened in June and October of last year, with protests remaining largely peaceful. And there are plenty of these protests planned locally. Spokane's No Kings rally and protest is scheduled to begin at 1 o'clock at B.A. Clark Park, while Coeur d'Alene's is starting at 12:30 at the intersection of US 95 and Appleway. Protests are also planned in Sandpoint and Silver Valley.
The sun is up, and we expect plenty of it for your Friday. Good morning, everyone. Plenty of sunshine. We're going to finally get above the freezing level by the time we get to 8 or 9 o'clock. And then we're going to be swiftly getting much warmer than we saw yesterday. Yesterday, mid-40s. Today, mid-50s. Also, light winds. It is going to be a very nice weekend ahead. Hope you get out and enjoy.
Jason, thanks. A 16-year-old accused of shooting and killing a man on Sunday morning went before a judge yesterday. According to the victim's family, 44-year-old Dylan Bundy Gray was shot and killed for defending a young woman who was being harassed. Court documents say it began when that young woman was walking on East Wellesley Sunday morning. 2 teenage boys were behind her. 16-year-old Onyx Dillick faces charges of second-degree murder and first-degree assault. A man barricaded in his car with a weapon at a Zips parking lot triggered a police standoff and a road closure. Happened yesterday late morning in northeast Spokane near the intersection of Market and Euclid. Police say the man was armed with a knife and had barricaded himself inside the car. Police closed part of the street and called in SWAT. Once they got the man out of the car, took him into custody, officers reopened Market Street.
Girl Scouts cookie season is officially here, meaning you can start to see great and inspiring Girl Scouts like the ones I have right here with me this morning out at your local supermarkets, retail stores, as well as community centers. You'll see some of those classic flavors as well as new ones. You can also buy cookies online if you're not able to make it in person.
At Just Between Friends, you'll find everything you need for your family.
I got a lot of clothing, shoes, I got a changing table. It's been a lot of fun.
Such a blessing to be able to shop, sell, and save at JBF.
Just Between Friends at the Spokane Fair and Expo Center.
Chevy trucks are as capable and dependable as the Chevy people who drive them. You probably know one. Your sister. Your buddy. The ones who always show up. They all have that little extra something. And maybe you got it too.
It's Chevy Truck Month, just announced. Get $8,360 total value on this 2026 Chevy Silverado. Plus, Costco executive members can get a $12.50 members-only incentive.
Welcome back, everyone. Sun is out. It is beautiful out there. For the next 7 days, we're going to be looking at highs right around our average for this time of year. We do expect showers to return next week, especially Wednesday and Thursday when we head into April. Can you believe it? Next week will be a fourth done with 2026.
My goodness.
We are looking at sunny skies today and tomorrow, and maybe a little bit of shower activity late Sunday into Monday. But a perfect day is ahead. 10 degrees warmer than yesterday. Should be lovely.
And it's Girl Scout cookie time.
That is already lovely.
Just made
sunshine
it
and cookies.
Oh, it's a beautiful thing. Hey, more local updates coming up for you during GMA. It starts now.
The spring rush is on to get those early decking projects started so everyone can have a beautiful backyard this summer. And nobody has a better selection at better prices than the pros at Windsor Plywood.
Windsor Plywood.
This tax season, Walker's Furniture is giving you a sales tax discount equal to double or triple the sales tax. Plus, with no money down special financing, you can save now and pay over time. This week at Walker's.